Hello and welcome everyone to part 24 of the Elves of Lórien. Let's play with the Third Age Total War MOS Submod. Bam, 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 bam. We still got the Harad music, so it's just loaded up from that again. Oh, and people were telling me I needed to build an artist studio over here, because apparently that's why I'm not getting access to higher units. Actually, it's because I don't have the archery range, the army barracks to recruit the elite units besides the Galadrim guards, which you can see I can recruit here. Da, 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 da. So I just need to build them because all this does. Oh no, someone was saying that I don't have enough men here or something like that. But our studio don't do anything towards population growth, they just do culture bonus. So I want to clear that up first, and I've already got a really high culture rating here. So I'm building Galadrim guards there. I'll send them down in time, building up a force at Dol Guldur, as I have said before. So with this force we can sort of push that fort there, and looks like they've got a very small garrison. Small one here actually, we could go and tap Mordor. When we re-engage we'll send a force there. I'm bringing these extra troops down, which I will send to Foldberg, but we were going to bring through Fangorn rather through there, but you know what, sod it. We'll send them that way. Haldir, now fresh from his victory with his new Enten warriors, we're going to move down here and put the pressure on Isengard for once. We're going to take the fight to them. I'd like to take the Hornburg, I'd like to take Helm's Deep if I can.
Approaching quietly.
So we shall see. So I'm going to end the turn there. Obviously I've been kind of playing cautiously throughout this Let's Play, with regards to Isengard, like not being too aggressive towards them. It's like, well, I can't really afford to be aggressive because with the Elven units it takes quite a few turns normally to build a full stack, because for a lot of their troops it takes 2 turns. So I can't really just spam out units, and I've got to be careful with how I deploy, which is why perhaps some of you feel that I haven't been that aggressive with this Let's Play. I feel like I'm being quite aggressive now with my armies moving out from Isengard. But that's just to clarify why I've taken that strategic choice. Hopefully you would have seen that anyway if you've been watching the series from the start. You'll have seen how that's developed. But anyway, did it just go to spring and it's now come back? Also, I should say I'm doing a Battlefield 3 live stream tonight on Twitch TV at 8:30 PM, so be sure to tune in. Risk also resolving there. So be sure to tune into that, link in the description. There's an announcement video on my channel anyway, so if you're in another part of the world that's not running on UK time, which, you know, obviously a lot of places are, then it will tell you in the description of that one how to work out the times. Okay, so we've got this large army to contend with here. That's essentially the major threat we've got, so I'm gonna come here.
Like the wind. I'm gonna stick you.
And hopefully Isengard will come to me, or force themselves to come here. And then I'll just utterly annihilate them. My aim is now to, you know, take out Ginard, perhaps take this fort too while I'm at it, and then Hornburg. I might be able to take the Hornburg early if I can bring these troops down to reinforce Foldberg. You can retrain those guys, that's good. Slowly getting enough elven culture to build things, but it's still going to take a lot of time for all these here. Next turn's available. I assume that's to do with the culture, because it's not to do with population, because I've got plenty of population here to build them. So I probably just need to build more of the buildings that enable them. So, right over here, what can we do? No more of these for another turn. Yeah, I was here 100%. That's good. Okay, art gallery. I don't need to do you anymore because I've already got maximum. Knight stables, no point to really doing that at the moment because I already can build Sylvan horse archers, so it should be worth saving up for the army barracks. Or was I doing that at Dol Guldur? I get Galadrim swordsmen. But I can build more Galadrim archers, so I'm going to build more Galadrim archers. Da, da, da. I'm going to build some normal spearmen because I will need to leave a small garrison at Dol Guldur while I push out. So that's that all accounted for. Let's take a look at quick look at Imladris. Oh no, go away, total diplomacy. Building that, upgrading the archery range so we can start building some Elven archers shortly, or the Galadrim archers rather, and let's take a look at my ring bearer.
Elves, to arms! Take
He's
them this way!
continuing to ever move to the White Council. And end turn there. I think he's going to make it in enough turns. Hopefully he will do. The summoning. If not, well, it'll be a nice little trip there anyway. Also, I should say, I was saying this in my Harad Let's Play. I see, obviously, my Harad is the least popular of my two Third Age Let's Plays, but I was wondering, those of you that watch the Elves Let's Play, that perhaps probably don't watch the Harad Let's Play, what is it that you don't like about it, basically? Is it because it's going a bit slower, there's not so much action, you just don't like the faction? If you could let me know, or if you could go over and actually comment that on the Harad, the latest Harad video which came up before this one, then that would be great. It just helps me out because, you know, fair enough if you're not interested in it, that's totally cool. But I would ideally, you know, like to, if there's something I need to work on, then do let me know. Right. So I'm being surrounded by Isengard forces. I'm going to attack this one here. And I don't want to risk this to auto-resolve, so I'll fight it myself with Lord Haldir. We can destroy this force. This is the biggest Isengard force that I could see in the area. Hopefully the biggest that Isengard still sort of has at the moment. So hopefully I can trounce them and finish them off. Someone said, where's Saruman? I'm not sure if I killed him earlier on. I can't remember. Or if he slunk away somewhere. So, stand and fight. I plan on doing just that. Raining down death from above with my glorious archers. So, one line of archers. Ents. We'll flank with you again. That worked rather well. Dun, dun, dun. And then, right, we've got ballistas as well. We're going to make them group 3 actually. And it's choosing where to deploy these guys. I'm going to place them up on the hill over here. Because I'm assuming, yeah, I think I was going to spawn over here. We might better have to push forward to face off with them. But we can use these guys up on high. And then my Galadrim guards and spearmen can form up behind my archers for now. We'll push them along. Swordsmen, keep them nearby. And of course Haldir himself. Let's go. Now we can instantly start firing on the enemy, which is going to entice them in. We're going to target these wargs first of all. And due to their positioning, I am going to place this unit of spearmen in front of them. And with the rest of my spearmen, I'll just push them forward a little bit in case the enemy does decide to come to me, but it looks like I'll just be able to hit them from range for a while. Oh, they are moving towards me. I'm going to flank up with my Ents here. Again, I don't want my spearmen in the right there. So we get them out of the direct line of fire from the ballista. I hope they should fire any moment now into the wargs. They've still got a bit of a elevation.
Ballista!
So that's good. And there we go, starting to fire. Missed the wargs entirely, but that looks ruddy cool. My archers should be doing a number on these guys here. Oh, of course I need to take off skirmish mode for half of these guys because it annoys me when they run back out of formation, because sometimes they run wrong, basically. Which really complicates things when you don't want them to. So the other unit of wargs have come charging in, tried to break my lines of spearmen. My archers are instantly targeting them. And what do we got over here? We've got Snagger Stalkers. Light infantry, they want to match up against my Ents. Well, we'll show them why that is a terrible decision. Right now, here we go. Let's play football with them.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
So, mainly, we knocked a lot of them down. That looked a lot more impressive than the number of kills actually reflects. But now we can come in and start kicking them to death. Still trying to hit these wargs here. That was close. Uh-oh. Charge against the heavy infantry. Because they're now attacking my ballistas.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, jolly good.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Oh, and they've broken. We've got an insta-rout going on over there. My Ents are having a lot of fun with the Snagger Stalkers. They're very glad they all came out to play. And they're just utterly annihilating them. We've got my Galadrim guards over here. Ah, they just look so badass. That's amazing. That's so awesome.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Lost half their men. We've lost 3% so far. Rather chuffed with that. We'll stop the ballistas firing, so I don't want to risk it now. The Warg Riders are coming close into my men. The Wargs once again going to try and break through my lines. There is a small gap in the middle that's opened up. But my archers are just pretty much all set to bring them down right now. I get this unit of archers to target the Snagger Stalkers while my Ents, I'm going to send them to the middle of the enemy forces. Oh no, you're going to run through my Elves. I was going to send them flying. It's a good thing Elves bounce and they can get back on their feet.
How our cowardly foe runs. This is a clear victory.
But as you see, we're going to end the battle there because we've just sent them into disarray and they've broken. They lost, you know, a large portion of their men. Let's see, 66%. We lost 3. There's still, you know, 800 of them left, but that's even more manageable to cull them down shortly. But I can let them run for now. No need to chase the defeated Uruk.
Set up an ambush.
Let's ransom them. No. They're all going seemingly to Isengard. So we can finish them off at our leisure.
Engage! Our lands will be safe once more.
Yeah, that's what I get for auto-resolving. I lose a few more men than I probably would do if I fought it myself, but yeah, it's fine. We'll ransom them. Camp sacked. That's all good. So, with Haldir's forces... Okay, so we've got this force at Isengard. If I attack them myself, auto-resolve's not too favourable about it, because they clearly don't see the awesome power of the Elves. But I'm going to fight it myself and finish them off. You guys are getting a treat today. Lots of battles, very quick battles to be honest. But I'll deploy in a similar fashion. Maybe see if I can get my ballistas into a better spot so that I can use them throughout the battle rather than before. Ah, here we go. Yes, this looks far more favourable. We've got a little building here. So let's make the ballistas number 1. Ideally, if I can place them up behind my entire force, then that's kind of good, and place the rest of my army on like a lower, flatter ground, that'd be cool. But I don't want to take these guys too far back, so otherwise I'm going to have to move them forward when the enemy doesn't come to me. So they should be able to fire over my men from this distance, that should be fine. So let's gather up all the archers as usual. Oh, these guys have got gold veterancy. Dun, dun, dun. Right, I think that's all the archers. 2. Right. 1 nice long line. Spears. Gather yourselves. Nice long line to protect all my lovely elves. Take off skirmish mode of all these dudes. These guys don't use it because they're awesome. And then my swordsman will just have back here. So start
the enemy have
away.
brought up more men.
brought up more men. Are you mental? So let's get the ballistas also firing, so that when these guys come to face me, they'll automatically be targeted. So they brought up more men from Isengard over here, and in the hordes come, but they'll be killed. Oh, I didn't deploy my Ents. Where did I? Oh, my Ents are here. That's okay. But I want them up on this hill here. So we're gonna have some Ent running. It's like a 100-meter sprint with Ents. Well, it's obviously more than 100 meters, but to them it'd probably be like normal 100 meters. Go, go, go! Which one's Usain Bolt? Oh, I don't know. Come on, come on. Oh, we're just gonna kill. No, we're not. It's fine. We're just gonna knock over the artillery crews. This one's just got to leave. It just got the lead, I think, by a branch. But he's being caught up. He's being caught up by the rest of them. It's going to be a close heat finish for second and third. I can't tell. It's going to have to be a photo finish. I think this one's just ahead of the other two. And looks like we've got a clear winner over on the far side. And he's the victor. Leafy Oaken Branch. Yes. Well done. You ran well. So unfortunately my archers can't fire because they are reforming behind the monastery. But we're going to see what they do. I want to try and entice them in. You know, invite them round for dinner and then slaughter them. Maybe my Ents can help with that. And send them in. They're the meet and greet committee. So we'll send them off, you know. Be our friends, we've got leaflets. Made of leaves. Haha, leaflets. Haha. Anyway, enough leaf humour. Let's charge in and just try and destroy some of their archers. Just cause havoc and then run away with Ents. So it should... I assume the AI probably is for a large part of actually waiting until they're sort of regrouping with their forces here. But we're not going to wait for that. We're going to entice them to come toward us by charging in with Ents. We want to be your friends. Look, we're kicking you with friendship. Kicks of friendship. Spearman, you cannot do anything against the mighty Ent. So let's just run off with these Ents now. Back to our battle lines. Running through all of them, causing absolute havoc. Ah, and here we go. They're coming towards us. We're all apparently set to fire arrows, which that's actually kind of cool because it's just going to be even deadlier flaming volley. I don't think these guys will get anywhere near our lines if we can get another volley off in time. Okay, that's one
like
down.
This,
We're stopping them.
Smash the enemy.
Oh, my Ents have got caught up, so I'll try and get them out of there, because I don't want to lose them just yet. Come on, Ents, run. Not time to fight today. Just run through them all and knock them all over, that's it. There we go. Watching them trudge through snow, just sending everything flying. Oh, and the ballista's firing now too. One of them got away. Dunland veterans are being squashed.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
I'm trying to get my Ents
Press onward and break
out of the way of flaming arrows because they do not like fire. Oh, and these guys decided to go for it, and we're slaughtered. This time I'm actually going to move forward a little bit with my spearmen because if the enemy hits me with a strong charge, they will kind of indent into my line a bit, and I don't want them to break through to my archers. So well done, Ents, you did your job. Welcoming committee has commenced, and now look, my ballistas are even having a good go. We're knocking down these dudes quite a bit with flaming arrows, but time for fire is over. Now time for normal arrows. Even though this is just brutal to watch. Absolutely hilarious. Thought you could mess with us. No. I want to put these guys into shield wall formation, so it makes them even more badass. So they huddle together like penguins to just point a wall of spears at the enemy. And if the enemy can break through that, well, they've deserved to get through. There we go. Shoulder to shoulder. second rank protecting as well. That looks horrible to try and go up against. If any of Isengard ever make it sort of within a few short meters, we're going to target these guys down here. A perfect target in the middle. The Uruk-hai infantry, again, being sort of stifled and stumbling with a sheer volley of arrows. We've got Uruk-hai crossbowmen over here, actually, which I'm going to make them the target of my ballistas, in fact. Oh, and we've got some challengers to this mighty spear wall. The Uruk-hai infantry. Technically, sword should win over spear, but I think we might have a bit of trouble even here. I think these are, yeah, Uruk-hai infantry. Send the Ents in to cause a bit of chaos, and be careful to watch
very much in our favor.
when the ballistas are firing. Because I don't want to set any Ents on fire. In fact, we'll go for the pikemen here. You don't want to be, oh, my Ent is on fire. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen. Don't lie, you enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. Okay, Enties, down here please, down the bottom end. We need you to finish off these Uruk-hai raids, which are, you know, they're not killing any of my Galadrim guards. My guards are just sort of, you shall not pass, that's their motto. This is where Gandalf learnt it. And here come the Ents. We're just going to run the Ents through. There we go. And we'll just kick them all to death now. Ballistas causing havoc with the crossbowmen. My archers picking them off now as well. And I've got my Lórien infantry going into the mix too, so I can pull my Ents to attack these Orc Reavers, which have turned up, and they're running away, so we'll go for the Uruk-hai infantry on the right. Not too worried if I fell an Ent with my own arrows, and it should be alright. They're having a good time. And my archers are pretty good shots too, so you know. Go for the next unit of Uruk-hai infantry that want to challenge the Elves. Plus it's crossbow bolts that are doing a lot of attack here. Team to try and hit them with the ballista, but they've gone into loose formation, so it is a bit harder to hit them now. But absolute slaughter is occurring. Let's take a look at the stats. We've only lost 1% of our forces so far, and they've lost 59.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, they've lost 61% of their men, my good man. So let's run through the Snagger Stalkers here. Come back, dudes. Charge after these guys.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
Oh,
Press
spiffing.
onward. And
Jolly
break the
good.
spirit of
That's
his
broken a lot of the enemy. Okay, ballistas, stop firing because I don't want you to hit any Ents because they're near where you could cause some damage. Crossbowmen, let's bring them down, at least just charging through then disrupts them so they can't fire, and we'll now attack the archers up here. Volley upon volley of my elven archers decimates the foes. And those with the worry that I was creating too many archer-based armies, I think you can see why. They pwn.
The battle is very much in our
I just need my
favour.
spearmen to hold the
Victory will
line,
be
and my
ours.
archers can slay the enemy. Just volley after volley. We target these Snagger Stalkers with the ballistas, and we'll get back in there with the Ents in a moment, but I'll let the ballistas have a few shots at them. should be able to fire at any moment, but my archers are just going to be raining down death on these guys, and their light infantry, very little armour if any, so they're really going to have a terrible time. A few units that still remain down here being finished off by my archers, and any that do manage to escape are very few. There we go. So we lost 33 men again. I think what that equate to this time, just 2%. The enemy lost 85% of their forces. That large force that was in Isengard, only 186 remain, so we can take Isengard now. And that is pretty much, this is the crippling of Isengard. And there we go, I've instantly got the name of my title for this part. Done and sorted. Ransom, they've accepted.
Defeated their wretched armies.
And we'll have to attack Isengard next time. But they've got no force anywhere near that can cope with my forces. So that's where I'm going to end this part, guys. Please, if you can, check out the Harad part as well. And let me know if you're enjoying it, or if it's just not for you. Fair enough. If you're enjoying the Elves part more, that's fine. But be sure to come along this evening at 8:30 PM if you're about to watch me play some Battlefield 3 with some other YouTubers and my brother, in fact, actually. We play with Chadman, and then my brother will pop on as well. If you want to join us, I think the squad's full, you know, a 4-man squad, but you can join us on the server and fight either with us or against us, you know. So be sure to watch the live stream for all those details. It's at 8:30 PM this evening, UK time. There's an announcement video on my channel where in the description you can work out world time, so if you're in the US, what time it will be and things like that. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys later. Ciao.